What's up, guys? Welcome back to another AgroCast. We are here today on Golden Pit with another Gold League Legends game. Our protagonist today, in the teal, on the Zushi's Legacy, is KT Roth. I don't know if you guys noticed that at the beginning. Took him a couple seconds to get his villagers over that tree. But at least his sheep are ready to go to the mill. His teammate today is Frankie Dukes on the Holy Roman Empire in the yellow. Those colors make a lot of sense, I'm not going to lie. The opponents today are antagonists. In the pink, the French player, it's Carafesta. Look at him go out there. He's going to build his house. He's going to build his mining camp. And KT Roth already has an idle villager. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Carafesta, his teammate today, in the green, on the Delhi Sultanate, it's going to be Deguchi 619. I don't know if I'm pronouncing Deguchi right, but yeah, we're going to pretend that I am. Let's, as per custom, we're going to go into a 2x mode for the scouting, as Deguchi's scout comes over here and gets a lot of sheep, but misses out on the sheep to the right. Let's check in on our... Ooh, KT Roth right up the gut. Obviously, he has no sheep because this is Golden Pit and there's no sheep in the middle. KT Roth, kind of a dumbass, goes right into the middle. Frankie Dukes also leaning towards the middle, finds the base, and then turns around. Let's check out what their opponents are doing. Obviously, going to the edge, getting all the sheep. Look at this, so many sheep. So many sheep now. Look at that. Just picked up a. Oh. Proved me wrong. Had a 3-pack, only picked up 2 of it. We got the Akin Chapel coming in for the HRE player. Not a great spawn, if we're being honest. He left the 4 tiles here to put in two farms in each spot, but he couldn't really get on a wood line, or like he's got his gold in there, but he's not quite on the wood line. Not his fault, just a really shitty spawn. Meditation Gardens coming in. This is actually a nice Meditation Gardens if you're going for food. So he's going to get 2 berry patches and some wood, so that's pretty nice. Dome of the Faith coming in for the Delhi player. I'm going to switch it down to 1x speed so we don't get too far ahead as I spew my nonsense. Seeing a lot of Dome of the Faith coming in for Delhi players in the Gold League Legends division. I'm not sure why, but we're seeing it a lot. School of Cavalry coming in for the French player. And yes, that is French player, not Jeanne d'Arc. He can't micro the hero and all of his knights at the same time, so he's just going French. You don't see a lot of French on the ladder these days. Let's see what KT Roth finally gets a couple sheep as he goes to the outskirts of the map. Fucking dumbass. Bringing him back to his mill. He's supervising the mill with only 3 workers on it. Maybe he should be supervising this lumber camp instead, because he's got 10 villagers over there. Just put a 4th over here, 9 over here, and get 20% more wood. But he's probably cooking some build order that I don't know about. Doubtful, but that's what he's gonna say in the group chat after this. After he watches the cast. What's Frankie Dukes up to? He's got his prelate in. I mean, it is nice. He's got wood, he's got gold, he's got sheep. So it's only going to cost him 50 wood. So it's not the end of the world, right? And if you bring his scout and push these deer over, that would be actually pretty nice as well. Checking on the current resources, see what everyone's up to. Frankie Duke's definitely going for a fast castle. Too many guys on gold. He's going to get gold well before he gets the food, but maybe he's not going into the fast castle because he's got 9 guys getting wood over here. And here comes the first knight, and he's got a spearman out. Very smart. What am I saying? He's going into fast castle. He's got 2 barracks up, pumping out spearmen and men at arms. So he knows he's opposite of a French. This is a very good start for Frankie Dukes. Nice little wall coming up here for KT Roth. What's he going into? Also spears. He's scared of the French guy. Delhi is going to go with a scholar in the archery range and start pumping out Ghazi Raiders. I mean, Ghazi Raider Archer, that's what you can expect from a Delhi. And the spears are already going to push off the knight. You don't want to get too far away because then the knight might be able to run around you. But he's basically... Oh, and it was just a diversion. There's 2 knights in the back line. He's going to have to get some of these spears down. Is he going to lose a villager? Got to send him in. He is going to lose 1 villager. Unfortunate there for Frankie Dukes. As we look over on the other side, and here come the Ghazi Raiders. KT Roth getting a good amount of army to push this back. You don't want to chase too far. This is just what happened to Frankie Dukes. He chased too far, and then he was out of position when the units came around the other side. But it looks like this is not going to matter. He's going to send his scout in to die. And he chased too far, because now he's... Boom. Now there's the archers there. Be really nice for these archers if they had 20% attack speed, but instead we're going to go Dome of the Faith and make like 1 scholar. Okay. Knights going to make their way back to the base. Look at this guy. He's only got 3 HP. Barely got out by the skin of his teeth. Weird spawns coming in today. Like, KT Roth has all this wood over here. Picking up a sacred site already. Okay, that's where we got the scholars. Not 2. Just send 1. Here come the Ghazi Raiders. Can KT Roth deal with it? No, his spearmen is going to pretend like they don't exist. And they're going to get in on the wood line. They're going to cause some havoc. Nice little micro there from KT Roth to get his villagers out before the Ghazis arrived. As the Jugunu just pumped damage. Send him back. Send him back. Send him back. These guys. Yeah, there you go. He's sending them back. Putting up this, getting this sacred site. I want to see some walls coming up for the Delhi player. But KT Roth says, I'm going to split my army in 2. Because I'm going to chase down these guys. Oh, this wall that I thought was kind of silly. Never mind. Nope, never mind. Men-at-Arms coming in. Nice little raid here from Frankie Dukes. He's going to cause a lot of idle time on the gold and the wood. So very good raid. He's going to take some damage, but who cares, right? You're causing so much idle time for the French player. And KT Roth going to take back the sacred site. The Delhi player should probably push or do something with his scholars. Put him in his buildings to get better research time or... something, you know, you got to do something, right? There's another sacred site over here you can grab. First big fight of the day. Jugunu pumping damage. Not enough. I think he's going to have to back out of here. And here comes another French knight raid. Does Frankie Duke see it? He lost 1 villager. Probably going to lose a 2nd villager. Yes, 2 go down, but I think this knight is also going to go down to the spearman. Jesus, Catafesta is very good at getting his knights out with 1 hit to go. Just carnage over here for KT Roth and company. Like, I know you're healing here, but like, there's a 2nd sacred site. Go get that. Whatever, who cares? Getting the deer and ignoring the boar, because it's not like that gives you extra gather speed. The French player is on his blacksmith and no other production buildings, so... Frankie Dukes could just send a shit ton of spears at him and he would have nothing to do, no way to defend it. But right now, Frankie Dukes is just he's gonna guard his own resources. The boar is like right here, similar to the French player. You should probably just grab the boar. KT Roth with a shit ton of walls coming in. Nice and defensive, I like it. Has a nice little natural wall here. Men-at-Arms went all the way around, tried to cause some idle time over here. It looks like they pushed off the berry villagers, and that Men-at-Arms is definitely going to go down. All these Gold League legends are going for the deer very aggressively. I kind of like that. Maybe another mill out here would be nice. And the Men-at-Arms does go down. But let's see, what's Frankie doing? He's going into that castle. It's not exactly a fast castle, but it was a castle with units, which I like in this matchup against the French player and the Delhi player. Because if you go into straight castle, those 2 civs can be very overwhelming. I like that he's getting an outpost here, preparing for his castle venture. Putting a regnance in just a random spot. I like that as well, I guess. He wants to get it away from the chapel range. I mean, both our players here are kind of shit out of luck if the Actually, no, never mind, never mind. They have enough to defend the Delhi player if they combine. He is going to take down the Sacred Side. Nice little play here from KT Roth. Very fortunate that 26 of the Delhi's units are in the middle of the map. Nice little micro coming in, getting the Jugunu out of there and getting the spears in on the Ghazi Raiders. This is dumb. Most of the attack coming from the archers. They have no siege damage, so that's kind of stupid. Also stupid, running the spears right into the archers. Just horrific micro on both ends here. Just, you know, let's look at our resources, see if anyone else is going to move the castle. It looks like the Delhi player probably wants to get castle here. KT Roth, nowhere close to castle. He's just going to... I would get these Jugunu, yeah, put them on the other side of the wall. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention to that fight, but I'm sure you guys were, and it was laughably bad. KT Roth down to 5 military, going into Palace Guards now. I kind of like this. Except for the fact that I hate it, because they get +2 against heavy, and if you send one Palace Guard out at a time, that's going to be awful for you. Yeah, he just realizes his rally point's too far ahead. His gate's going to go down here, and that's going to break this entire wall. Let's see if the Delhi player takes advantage and runs through. He is going to run through, okay. First prelate out of the map. Looks like he's going for that relic in the corner. He's going to give away his location by stepping on the sacred site. And the Delhi player, being a pussy, does not go in. Just says, I broke this wall, and that's all I'm going to do with it. Decent army coming in. It's going to do well against these knights. But the French player, we did not see. He went into castle. He's going to put up a keep immediately in the middle of Golden Pit. I love this play from the French player. He went into the Royal Institute. There goes another naked prelate. 2 naked prelates out on the map. The relic party ends a little bit early. Let's see if he can make his way back with these knights getting scattered. Okay. He's only got 6 military. It looks like there's 5 knights and a scout. And he's just going to make sure this prelate cannot make it back with the relic. This prelate is going to go down to the keep. That's unlucky. The Delhi player is just... I don't understand what he's doing. Push in. You have the most army by far, right? 47 military to 20 of Frankie Dukes and 24 of KT Roth. Here comes a knight, but I don't think it's going to do much. Just kind of running around. Another prelate's going to come out, and maybe the knight's going to take him down. He's going to wall this, but that prelate's going to go down. Unlucky that he was naked for too long. The army needed to be with him the entire time. Here comes the full might of the Delhi Sultanate. I like this. Coming in here, maybe get a upgrade for it. He's going to push him back because the Delhi player is a pussy. This knight looks like he might go down after a villager goes down. Frankie Duke's going to have to get into Imperial now so that he can get the Swabia up and running. Looks like he just picked up a relic. Not sure where that is. Might have been this one. Might have dropped it. Another raid coming in. Here come the Ghazis. That's unfortunate for KT Roth. The Delhi player being very aggressive now after being passive for so long. Be nice if KT Roth got these deer, but whatever. He's going to go into the Shaolin Monastery, but instead he's going to lose all of his villagers. They're going to jump into the village. Nice little micro there. The French player completely taking the middle. He understands how to play Golden Pit. Our protagonist, not so much. Ghazi's taking just a shit ton of damage here. They need to get out of there. Jugunu, Tower, TC, villagers in the village. They need to get out of here right now. Would love to see some hand cannon slits coming in for the for KT Roth. I mean, does our HRE play? He's got 1 relic coming in. Sent this one out naked as well. He ended up coming back because it's a very close one. Delhi player getting the 2nd sacred site. Would love... Okay, he's getting the spring all emplacement. That's okay. I like that. So our HRE player has 1 relic. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. 6 more on the map. So naturally, he's going to send out this prelate naked. KT Roth with 9 idle villagers. They're going to just go into a farm transition. Let's see if Frankie Dukes can bring this prelate home safely. As another raid coming in, and now the knights are here. This is not good for KT Roth. Very, very bad for KT Roth. This Spring Alden placement is going to do his best, but he does not have the military. He only has 10 military. He cannot deal with this. Luckily, he's over here kind of safe, and no one knows about him, but he's going to be completely idle for a long time with these knights coming in. He needs more spears. He went into the palace guards, but he needs the spears. Second relic coming in for the HRE player. Looks like he does want to get these deer. These two villagers laugh in the face of danger. They do not give a shit about the knights. This is not a good fight. You're entire... No, you're... Oh, God. Oh. 10 military there. 17, 68, and 38. So the Delhi player doing what Delhis do and then just massing units. These knights could just stop and fight. He's calling over help from his HRE teammate. He is going to get there, but it might be too little too late. Checking on the economy count. 49, 34 for KT Roth. Very struggling mightily. 64 and 54 for the antagonist. But the HRE player needs to stop and fight. He needs an A move. He was just sending them over here. He needs to know that they're there and needs the A move. And here come the Rams. This is not good. As the HRE player is fighting again, another prelate went down. Looks like there might have been an army, but it might have been another naked prelate. Not sure how many naked prelates he's going to send out, but if he sends out one more, he's going to have to start an OnlyFans. And there's just too much Delhi here to deal with. These scholars are just kind of sitting around. Yeah, you jump those back in the tower here. This is not looking good for our protagonist. This army needs to be in KT Roth's base, just doing anything they can to survive. The tower is going to go down, and these Rams are just going to push forward. 25 military and 1 military. This is the lone guy right here. We're going to focus in on him. And the Delhi player says, "I've done enough. I've taken down a mining camp and a tower and a couple villagers, and that's good for me." And he's going to back out for whatever reason. Total pussy move. Another keep coming in. Sorry, it's the Red Palace coming in for the French player. I'm gonna have to admit this, guys. See what happens when you send out your prelate not naked? He goes down anyway. I'm gonna have to admit this, guys. This French player, he's a diamond. But okay, back to the Gold League Legends action. We got 20 villagers coming in for Deguchi. And let's see what they're gonna do. Where are they going? They're just going here. Okay. I thought they were gonna like build a. Keep or something. They are gonna build a keep. I would love this keep to be on this gold right here. And here come all the Rams. It's just not looking good for our protagonist today. KT Roth getting as much military as he can. It's not great. 55, 40 for Frankie Dukes, 8 for KT Roth, and 3 for Catafesta. Not sure what the French player is doing. He's just kind of macroing. Red Palace, keep, like just keeps everywhere. Stonewalling, everything. So they got this sacred site locked down. KT Roth has like 3 militaries, so we can't do shit about this sacred site. I'm not gonna lie, guys. What are you, beastie? Should I just show off here? I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's not looking good for our protagonist. The HRE player only has 1 relic. They're down on the sacred sites. I want to say they have 5 or 6 minutes left in the sacred sites. Let's look at the counter. 2 out of 2. Okay, so that's beautiful. We know exactly what we're doing. Trying to take down this keep, but I mean the Red Palace is right here too. So I would probably just try to go to the base. I know you're running out of gold, so you have to. But it's not looking great here. And Frankie Dukes is going to lose a lot of military as we check in on them. 35, 34, 33. Red Palace now firing down on him. The Rams aren't doing enough. The archers aren't doing shit either, but it's the Ghazis and the Red Palace that are crushing him. And look at this. There's a relic literally on top of the Red Palace, so he's not going to get that one. Going for the boar. I like this idea. Maybe a second TC. He has it. Okay, 2 TCs. Didn't miss it that time. Okay, let's check in on the current resources. All the gold. All the gold. I would put income per minute. I would put all your guys. These guys don't need to be on gold anymore. Put them on food. Get them on food, right? Try to get it to Imperial. It's your only chance. Get the Swabia up and cooking. But we have a nice little raid here coming in from Frankie Dukes. Hand Cannoneers coming out for the French player. Okay. Showing his diamond might. Okay, but they all died, so he has nothing. Putting up another keep. Just the keep master. Are they going to see this villager? No. They're going to go over here. Actually, I mean, this could actually work out. No, sorry, they didn't go to the wood. Our French player is just too quick on the draw, getting his villagers out of there. Let's check in on the militaries. Just Delhi player dominating. Both our protagonists struggling mightily. The Delhi player just has so many units, right? He has like so many more units than our protagonist. I mean, the French player has no units either, but he's got like 19 keeps. And then the Delhi player always has the most units. Just always has the most. This is a hilarious keep. Like, denying this 4,000 gold from KT Roth when... Like, this is 40,000 gold on the screen. 40,000. So he's going to put another keep down here. I would love a keep here, right? But I'm not playing the game. I'm just casting it. As we look at Frankie Dukes trying to mass a good army here. Would love to see this upgrade coming in because you have 25,000 or 2,500 gold. Would love to see that come in. You don't need this anymore. You have all the gold you need. Check in on KT Roth. He has nothing. Up to 53 economy. Let's check in. He's getting raided once again. And now by Lancers, not the Ghazi Raiders. But he's got the spears. He's got them upgraded. They're veteran, so well done there. He's going into farms. Would love to see a granary. Get that bonus gather rate. 55 down, 19 to the French, and 22 to the... Okay, both of our protagonists are down on villagers here. KT Roth because he lost a ton. Frankie Dukes because he hasn't got to Imperial yet. Would love to see him get into Imperial. He has 3 relics, so that's better. He's got a couple Springald towers, so his base is kind of safe. Not sure why he built this ram. Kind of a schlang bang move there to build a ram in your own base. You kind of want to be on the attack when you build a ram. He did get the Sacred Site. It's going to go down to a villager, though, unfortunately. I'm not sure when he went in there to get that Sacred Site. It's been walled off for a while. 2 markets coming in from the French player. Also, not really sure why. They have control over 80,000 gold in the middle. Look at this. Just a staring contest. Sorry, my mouse had a mind of its own there. And here comes the trebuchet shots. So these guys are going to have to long gather here. Quick wall coming in. He's going to wall right into the Delhi villagers. I don't know what the Delhi is doing here. Like, why do you want KT Roth's resources so bad? You have your own resources back here. And you have all of these resources here. Just very greedy. Hand Cannoneers going to run under their keep. I don't know if KT Roth realizes that he's doing this long gather here. But he's losing a lot of villagers to the mangonel shots. And now I think he's realizing, holy shit, I don't have any siege. I have these 2 rams for no reason, and I have this nest of bees. But where are my Springalds? I wish I was playing Chinese so I could be on the cock tower. Massive mangonel shots. If KT Roth and Frankie Dukes had any chance of getting back in this fight, it just died from those mangonel shots. The Delhi player just has an infinite amount of army, and he's just a pussy, so he won't fight. I don't understand what he's doing. He's gonna take down these villagers because this was a stupid place to gather wood. We called that a couple minutes ago. Very stupid place to gather wood. Let's see what he went into. Compounded the Defender. Got all the upgrades. So these keeps are just pumping out villagers, right? Look at all those villagers queued. Pumping them out. Right into the gold. Pump. Look at that. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 0. Just pumping them out. And this ram is probably going to go down after taking down the tower as the Men-at-Arms and Landsknecht attack. Not sure what this keep is defending, if I'm being honest. And here comes the Delhi player. Ooh, these Nest of Bees should have shot into the crossbows instead of the rams. That's unfortunate. I think they kind of did their own thing. Oh, you gotta micro them onto the crossbows. All the way back here. Unlucky here for our protagonist. And here comes 17 Lancers. Compare that to KT Roth's army of 37, and I don't think it's gonna go well for him. Losing the siege battle, losing the army battle, losing the intellect battle. Our protagonists are just getting cleaned up all over the map. Let's check in on the military. They suck. And here comes the Delhi. He's got his spring all out, finally. What are you doing, Delhi player? Just go. Like, get in there, man. Why are you so soft? Here come the HRE Men-at-Arms to defend with a couple Landsknechts mixed in. He's got another army over here. Sending out some naked trebuchets and a mangonel. Not sure I agree with that. And the French player just going into only hand cannoneers. If we look at the current resources, French player has everyone's floating an insane amount of wood except for KT Roth. That's what you get from Gold League Legends, just all the wood in the fucking world. Don't make production buildings or anything like that, or siege or anything, just fucking hoard it. And oh god, here's the Delhi Lancers. They're in on the HRE base. Would love to see a couple more farms here. Let's check the income per minute. Yeah, it's not so bad. Spears coming in. The Delhi finally attacking something. Not sure why he's so reluctant to attack the Zushi base. Eventually, I think our protagonists are just gonna give it a GG, right? They're just under so many threats here. Let's check in on the economy. 91, 55, 66, and 80. So they're just way down on villagers. They're down on army. They're down on eco. They're down on their luck. And the Delhi players continuing to be a pussy. He's gonna find all of these gold workers back here and run right past them. Because these 11 Lancers are scared of these 3 fucking spears. Just fight them. And interesting decision by KT Roth to try to end the game early here. The antagonist just giving them every bit of opportunity to get back into this game. And they said, nah, rather not. These Lancers are still fighting the 2 spearmen. Like, kill the spears and go back over here. And there's the GG. We saw it coming. It was just a matter of time. Not a great showing from our Gold League Legends, but you can't win them all. Thanks for stopping by.